On radar, a few rumbles of thunder headed over towards Grand Saline and then down towards the Canton area. But this is it, and these are headed east. So the rest of North Texas, we are dry. We have partly cloudy skies. We are going to see the clouds clearing out this afternoon with all that sunshine. Temperatures are going to be warming up, but it's very muggy as you step out the door this morning in Dallas. We're sitting at 75 degrees. We have those winds out of the southeast, 10 to 15 miles an hour. It will be a little bit breezy for us today, and we're also going to feel a few degrees warmer than the air temperature because of such high humidity. But by 9 a.m. we're already looking at 77 degrees, 83 by 11 a.m. But our afternoon high, that's 92. And if this sounds hot, our normal high for this time of year is about 89 degrees. So we're pretty much right on average. Out to the west, though, they are going to be climbing back into the mid to maybe even upper 90s. So today is a day for the pool, getting out on the trails, anything you want to do outside. Tomorrow, that's a first alert weather day. We want you to be weather aware in the afternoon and evening hours. It's going to be our next chance for strong to severe storms in the area. And then we have just a couple of spotty showers, isolated thunderstorm and Kaufman in Van Zant County. That's pretty much the rain that we're going to see today, staying off to our east. So this is going to be impacting Grand Saline and then down towards the Canton area. But you'll notice back to the west around 40 in Dallas. We are dry, but we are warm and muggy. Temperatures only dropped into the 70s overnight. So 71 in Bridgeport this morning, and Bowie 72 in Greenville. Dallas waking up to 75 degrees. You're going to notice that humidity when you step out the door, but it would still be a nice day maybe to sit outside for lunch. You're just going to want to be under that shade, hang out at the pool. By 1 o'clock, we're sitting at 88 degrees, and then highs today are going to be in the lower 90s. We will have a breezy southeasterly wind out there as well. But our rain chances, as I mentioned, at 70% rain chance, we're going to be watching two areas for potential development. It's going to be off of a dry line and off of a cold front that we're going to see some of these storms. So the greatest chance of severe weather is really going to be from about Fort Worth off to the west. When these storms initialize, we could get some very large hail just like we had yesterday evening. And then this front is going to stall out in East Texas. So that means more showers and storms on the way for Wednesday. Those likely won't be quite as strong, but some of you are going to be impacted by the rain on Wednesday afternoon. And then we'll continue. It's not going to impact it today, but tomorrow we do have a first alert weather day, and the evening drive could be impacted by strong to severe storms that we'll be watching moving in from the west. But for today, we're looking at hot and muggy conditions, highs in the lower 90s. Tomorrow, that's when we're going to see our next round of strong to severe storms moving in, and we're going to continue to see those rain chances right through Friday, maybe even into the weekend as well. But not everybody is going to see the rain every day, especially as we get into Thursday and Friday. Those rain chances are going to be more focused up towards the Red River. But because tomorrow has that potential to greatly impact you, we're starting with first alert futurecast at Tuesday at 8 a.m. So just an isolated shower possible. We will wake up to clouds in the area. As we're getting closer to that evening drive, though, we're going to be watching for storms to move in from the west, both off of a dry line, and then we have a cold front that's moving in as well. So both of those could spark the showers and storms in our area. Here's a look around 8 o'clock Tuesday night, likely going to be pretty active right along I-35. The storms will continue to track eastward early Wednesday morning, likely weakening as they start to get into East Texas. But then that front is going to stall out in East Texas. So that means rain chances will stick with us throughout the day on Wednesday, especially east of 35. You'll notice that coverage a bit less west of 35 throughout the afternoon on Wednesday. And then even Thursday and Friday, a couple of shower chances are possible. But the severe threat is going to be greatest for areas along and west of 35. Tuesday afternoon, it's that level 2 slight risk, a large hail when these storms initially develop. Switching more over to a damaging wind threat, although we can't completely rule out an isolated tornado. It's really Tuesday and then Wednesday that will have the best coverage of showers and storms, and then just that 20% as we head into the weekend. But where we get some of the strongest thunderstorms, that's where we're likely going to see the highest rainfall totals. So we could get 2 to 3 inches around Bridgeport into Denton, especially over the upcoming week. That rain is really going to start to pile up. But this morning we have just a couple of showers around Van Zant County headed over towards Canton. But on first alert futurecast this afternoon, we're going to see a lot of sunshine out there. We will be watching to the west for a couple of storms to develop along that dry line. They will likely diminish by the time they get into our western counties early tomorrow morning. But first alert 7-day forecast. looking sunny and hot this
job.
She really did.
I can't wait to see her in this one too.
Well, and also we've got to talk about Ben Stiller because I mean he is so busy these days because he's also in this next movie that I'm about to talk about. After nearly
Scotty Scheffler stays winning tournaments and in movies as well.
Yeah,
he's doing good.
He's doing good things
right now.
I think Madison did a little bit of a happy dance when she heard about Happy Gilmore.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's really excited about that. You know, Taylor Swift, she was probably doing a happy dance as well.
Boss moves.
Absolutely.
6 years.
It's a huge achievement as an artist to own all of your own stuff. So good for her.
That's
Love
awesome.
that. Yeah. That was.
Now, how do you know? How do they know what the song is that's being released?
You see
if it's
the
never been released?
Mariah Lambs, they are on top of everything. Like the Swifties, you know, she has her own following and they are loyal.
They're
and they know.
predicting everything.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
The clues together.
We shall see if it's confirmed pretty soon. It's now 6:22, but coming up next, professional women's soccer is here to stay. Trinity FC is making a name for themselves among Dallas sports teams.
A lot quieter across DFW. We do have some showers and thunderstorms over towards Canton and Van Zant County, but that's about it. Nothing severe from this, but they are going to get a pretty heavy downpour headed over towards Wills Point, Grand Saline. You guys are still looking at that thunderstorm sitting just off to your northwest. But our temperatures this morning, they're warm and it's also pretty muggy outside. Dew points are in the 70s. So it's 74 right now in Arlington, 75 in Addison. McKinney sitting at 73 degrees. It would be a great pool day though, because we're looking at sunshine this afternoon. Those temperatures are warming up into the lower 90s. Remember the sunblock as we're getting into summer. That UV index is going up even on the cloudy days. You need to remember that sunblock. As in our area, we could even get some localized flooding as well. And the area we're really watching, that's along and west of I-35. That's where we have that level 2 slight risk. These storms are going to develop off of the dry line and a cold front moving in. But our storm chances are going to continue into our Wednesday as well, because this front is going to become stalled east of 35, and that will keep some showers ongoing as we head throughout the day on Wednesday in those areas. So definitely keep an eye on the weather. I know summer, a lot of the kids are out. They're spending a lot of time outdoors. We'll have just a couple of showers around, especially along the Red River Thursday into the weekend. Hours likely up along the Red River for Thursday, Friday, maybe even into Saturday and Sunday as well. So because tomorrow has that potential to really impact you, we're starting with that on First Alert Futurecast. This is tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. We're waking up to clouds in the area. The first half of our day, it's going to be pretty quiet, but as we get closer to 3 to 4 o'clock, we're watching out west for those storms to really start to fire up and then track eastward. So this could impact the evening drive for some of you. And when these storms initialize, that's when that large hail threat is going to be greatest. As they continue to shift eastward, we're going to see that damaging wind threat going up. We still could get some hail within those thunderstorms as well. But here's a look roughly around 8 o'clock. It could be pretty bumpy right along the I-35 corridor. And then these storms will continue to track east into East Texas by early Wednesday morning with that front stalling out east of 35. We're going to continue to see showers and thunderstorms throughout the afternoon on Wednesday as well. But you'll notice it was a little bit drier west of 35 for Wednesday. So not everybody is going to see the rain over the next several days, but tomorrow, where those thunderstorms do develop, we could see that very large hail. And that's why we have that level 2 slight risk for when the storms initialize. That's when they're likely going to be the most severe off to the west. So we definitely want you to be weather aware. This morning, it's quiet across the Metroplex on First Alert satellite and radar. Just a couple of showers and thunderstorms right around Canton and Grand Saline. Those are going to be calming down over the next couple of hours. But First Alert Futurecast for today is showing the clouds over DFW clearing out by midday. We'll have full sunshine this afternoon, but we will be watching for storms to develop along the dry line to our west and then weaken as they get closer to our western counties. But look at your temperatures as you're headed out. It's definitely warm. We're in the mid 70s. It's muggy. That humidity is remaining high across the area. By 11 a.m. we're still partly cloudy. We're in the lower 80s, 88 by 1 o'clock, and then that high today around 92 degrees. But in that First Alert 7-day forecast, we're looking at some slightly cooler temperatures on Wednesday. This is because that front will be east of us, so we'll have some slightly cooler temperatures. We'll have a good deal of cloud cover around, and then our temperatures will be warm.